You're listening to Week 14 NFL Picks with Doozy. We just had the Patriots finally get their first W in I don't know how long. They did not look like the same Patriots with Mac Jones starting. They need to keep that man on the bench for the rest of the season and let Zappy get some work in. Zeke looked great. Juju looked great. Defense was sharp. I was sitting there thinking to myself, where the hell was this energy all season? They have the weapons. They have the tools. But when you have a trash-ass quarterback like Macaroni Jones leading your team, this is exactly what you're going to get. Mediocrity. You should have known better, Belichick. All right, first game on Sunday is an absolute no-brainer. Texans and Jets playing in MetLife Stadium. The Jets lost to the Falcons last week, 8-13. One of the most boring games this season. Jets are horrendous at this point. They desperately need Aaron Rodgers back. But that ain't happening anytime soon. So give me Mr. Left, Right. Let me see you do it. C.J. Stroud and these Texans will blow out the Jets 51-7. I actually believe that C.J. may break the single-game passing record. Oh, it's going to be a beatdown. Next game, we have the Rams and Ravens going at it. Ravens coming off a bye week. Lamar Jackson, that offense is hungry. But they will not be eating against the Rams this Sunday. Why? The Rams offense is starting to look absolutely scary. You got a healthy Stafford, Puka, Kyren Williams, Mr. Koopa Kupp. You might be wondering, where the hell did this offense come from? We didn't see him around in the beginning of the season. Well, the majority of this season, this offense was hurt. Stafford was out for a couple of weeks. Koopa was out for a couple of weeks. I believe Puka was out for a game or two. So this offense is constantly being bombarded with injuries. So we never got to see the whole squad playing together. But now, since they're all healthy and ready to go, we're in for one hell of a show. B. Moore's defense is not ready for that ass whooping Stafford will unleash on them. Give me LA winning by 10. Next up, we have a game nobody on planet Earth is watching. The 1-11 Panthers, yuck, versus the 5-7 Saints. Surprisingly, the Saints damn near beat the Lions last week. Derek Carr looked solid and efficient. Taysom Hill was all over the field, and Chris Olave was making stupid catches. If they could do all that to a 9-2 team, imagine what they'll do to Carolina. These Panthers are going to get beat so bad, they'll switch the whole broadcast to a tennis match. I'm taking the Saints by 40. Next up, we have the Colts and Bengals facing off. Jake Browning looked unreal last week against the Jags. 32 for 37, 354 yards and a touchdown. Who the hell does this man think he is? Who dey? Jamar Chase had a great game. Mixon was out there head bucking. Let me keep my mouth shut, because I did say this team was going to fall completely apart without Joe Burrow playing. And they're already proving me wrong. Now, the Colts also had a tremendous victory against the Titans last week, even though they let Derrick Henry run all over them. The Minshew Mafia continues torching NFL secondaries. It's got to be the mustache. This is going to be a close game, but I have the Bengals somehow sneaking out with the win. Give me Cincinnati winning by 3. Next up, we have the Bucs and Falcons going at it. This is an easy pick. I'm taking the Bucs and Mike Evans, Mayfield, and Rachaad White to do whatever the hell they want with the Falcons defense. Give me the Bucs winning by 10. I know Mike Evans went insane last week with a buck 60 yards and a touchdown. This man will have a field day against ATL. Next game, we have the Jags and Browns facing off. The Jags got exposed last week against the Bengals. What happened, Duval? They didn't have a bad game, but statistically, the Bengals did much better. I do expect Trevor Lawrence and these Jags to bounce back with the win this week. Cleveland is just not a good team without Deshaun Watson and Nick Chubb. 2 of their best players are out for the season, and this team is feeling it. Give me the Jags winning this one by 7. Next up, we have the Bears and Lions going at it. This is an excellent rivalry matchup between 2 teams that just can't beat the Vikings. Bears have been on a roll lately with Justin Fields, and the Lions have been exposed for the fraudulent pieces of shit they really are. How do you let the Saints damn near beat you? You were down by 20 points at halftime. You kidding me? You may have the better record, Detroit, but the NFC North belongs to the Vikings. Give me the Bears winning by 10. Next up, we have the Seahawks and 49ers going at it. Seahawks got embarrassed in front of the world on Thanksgiving. The whole world was laughing at these bastards for their piss-poor performance. They got beat on all 4 cylinders. And now, unfortunately, with both these teams meeting up for the second time, Geno Smith may be out. They're saying he's inactive this week, so it's over. The picks are locked in for the game. I'm taking the Niners, winning this one by 10. Next up, we have my Vikings whooping Vegas. They don't stand a chance against us. We're coming off a bye week with a special surprise. Jedis! Justin Jefferson is officially back. The best receiver in the game is back to save our season. This won't even be close. I can't wait to see this man JJ tear up that field. Next up, we have the Broncos and Chargers going at it. They finally broke the Broncos. I can't believe it. This whole time they were frauds. I'm just playing. This team is still very dangerous. They lost to CJ Stroud, so you can't blame him. Mr. Left and Right can beat just about any team in the NFL. The Chargers are pathetic. I mean, they scored 6 points. 6 points against the 1-9 Patriots. Oh my goodness, they suck. Give me the Broncos running all over LA and winning by 10 points. Next up, we have the Chiefs and Bills going at it. Kansas City, what happened last week? You got beat by Jordan Love and the Packers? And now the one man who was the main reason you even had a slight chance to win last week is out with an injury this week. Pacheco will not be playing this game, so I believe the Chiefs will be losing for the second game in a row. Bills are coming off a bye week, but before the bye week, they went overtime with the Eagles. Josh Allen had over 400 yards from scrimmage. They can't stop him. Watch this guy embarrass the Chiefs on Sunday. Give me the Bills, winning by 7. Last game on Sunday, we have an NFC East battle between the Cowboys and Eagles. The Eagles won the first matchup early in the season, but can they beat them again? Hell no! Philadelphia got cream pie last week. What kind of 10-1 team allows over 450 yards? The 49ers offense did whatever the hell they wanted with this defense. CMC and Debo ran all over them, while Brock Purdy was out there throwing slugs. Dak Prescott, it is now your time to shine, Baldy. I expect the Cowboys to win over the Eagles by 10 points. Next up, we have the Cheeseheads and Giants facing off. Giants coming off a bye week, and they have no idea what they'll be up against. They should have taken 2 bye weeks, because these Cheeseheads are starting to cook. Jordan Love, I've doubted you for a really long time, but after your performance against Mahomes and the Chiefs, I now consider you a top 10 quarterback. I mean, this guy outplayed Patrick Mahomes. Are you kidding me? That is a sentence I never thought I'd hear. Jordan Love outplayed Patrick Mahomes. Is this real life? Congrats to the Packers for really turning things around late in the season. Jordan and this Green Bay offense is going to be terrifying. The NFL better watch out. Final game of the week, we have a battle between the Dolphins and Titans. Titans have absolutely no chance against that fierce Miami offense. They just dropped 45 big ones on the Commanders. Titans' rush defense is decent, but their secondary is terrible. I expect Tua to throw for over 450 yards against them. I expect Tyreek to have over 200 yards against them. And I most definitely expect the Dolphins to come out with the victory over the Titans by 20 points. And there it is, folks. Week 14 NFL Picks with Uzi.
Hey, you don't talk to no real nigga crazy. You'll get shot like that. Last year you was still pussy when you got like that. You ain't killer, real killers know you not like that. Step on something and tweet the Twitter, you get caught like that. They social media thugging to me, that shit mean nothing. They social media thugging to me, that shit mean nothing. They social media thugging to me, that shit mean nothing. I ain't never seen so many killers till I logged on Twitter. Until I logged on Insta, everybody posting pictures with blunts and these extenders. Want me to feel like they ate, like they can hang with this gorilla. Fuck, nigga. Nigga took your gun, you still ain't get your strap.
The next week will be monstrous. As Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel, one man to beat. He's going to beat him. Touchdown 49.